Welcome back, and of course, I'm with the MCM of everybody, not not just mine only, but of course from the Devon General. Of course, I'm going to allow him to introduce himself. I know him as Dr. Zulu. So how are you doing, with Mike?
Ngiyaphila unjani?
No, ngiyaphila nami. Ungabe mhlambe yini oyibhekile namhlanje ezintweni ezenzeka namhlanje like kanje movie lethu okay so namhlanje?
Yeah, because let me say this. Into engiyilindele namhlanje, it's art.
Yes.
It's artwork. So there's nothing that you can say. You can't predict art.
Yeah.
It's always a new creative, and ihlezi nje inezinto ezintsha where you can learn from.
Yes.
Yes.
So have you always been into art? Was it something that you were born with? Was it something that you went to university for? Because I just obviously, and also my first time seeing you was in Devon Jane.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to know. How did that come about?
So into engayisho mina, I've been in the industry for 8 years.
All right.
I've been around for 8 years and I've been doing the same thing for 8 years. It's just that I think it's a privilege and honor. I would say every time I get umsebenzi, I always look new.
Yeah.
Every time I get umsebenzi, people think I'm a new person that comes and die, which means objective has been reached because of that, because aim you by actor, and when you perform a character, one character, and then it moves and you move away from that and start something new. That is why all the time when you see my work, you'll always feel like Lomuntu Musha. I've never seen this person before, but I've been around for 8 years.
Yes. So how do you deal with the pressure that comes with Dr. Zulu? Because everyone watches Dr. Zulu, everyone is mad in love with him. So how do you deal with that? How do you move away from that, when you come to the outside world?
Experience.
It's what has been working.
Is that answer not?
You don't want to give me now.
No, experience. I've been doing television since. I've been doing television.
So it just comes out naturally.
It comes naturally.
Yes.
I know, like from the beginning, I knew it's gonna be like this because mangabe, when art at some point it's a business.
Yeah.
So you need to know who's your target market
and
what is it gonna happen when the market receive your work.
Yes.
So it's not like abantu bayithanda kanje. It's something that we planned.
Of course.
Actually, this is what we are selling and people need to buy it.
Yeah. So what would you say to a young guy who wants to break into the industry? Because they always complain about open up the industry, but some are not even putting in the work. So what would we say to people like that?
So, Yabana Manch, your question comes with an answer.
Yeah.
You understand? Yes. What am I going to say? I can say anything to someone who's just sitting.
We don't want to do anything.
Art, it's something that you always need to go out and look for and create. And you don't wait for someone to hire you in art. Hence, art, it's not your job where you like, okay, man, you're saying, I know what do you pay this thing? This, UIF. We don't have UIF no more. More artist, UIF, which means it's not a job. You are the job.
Yes.
Don't wait for someone to open for you. Who's gonna open for you?
Nobody. You have to work hard.
Good.
I got that. As an artist, what is your experience? What did you learn from the pandemic that we had, and how did it affect you personally?
Yeah.
Speaking of UIF.
Personally, as artist, has been fair. Let us not be unfair. As artists, we are so used to dry season, which means an artist, we are told namhlanje for some time before a pandemic. It's not like just because of a pandemic.
Of course.
In art, that is why when I encourage people to create because we are the creatives. And Gaga City, we're waiting for someone to hire us. You understand? Because if you notice, as a pandemic, but umsebenzi we-art never stopped because umsebenzi we-art udingeka every time, everywhere. You understand? It did affect us, because it affects the country, but it doesn't affect us personally as artists. It's just that Tina feeling as all the time we need to be special. That is why now we're feeling like that is affected. Because some of those people who are complaining were people who were not working even before the pandemic.
So now they're using this.
So now we're using this pandemic because it's now a society thing.
Yes. Thank you so much for all your answered questions. Hope you enjoy your evening.
Thank you.